I remember back when I was in massage school, and it was a long time ago. It was in the mid 2000s. And I still remember the day we learned that trauma gets stuck in the body. Our teachers were trying to prepare us for the inevitable moment when we would be working on a client and they would spontaneously burst into tears. And I got to witness this firsthand in massage school. One day we were doing our afternoon practice. So you can imagine a dimly lit room with about 6 massage tables. 6 students are laying face down on the tables under a sheet, each of them. And the other 6 students are practicing the technique that we had just learned that morning. And all of a sudden, cutting through the sound of the new age music in the background, we heard a sob break out from one of the students on the table. We all stopped what we were doing and looked in her direction. She popped her head up. She had tears running down her face and a surprised look on her face as well. She said, "Oh my gosh, I don't know what just happened, but I think it just happened." The thing that we had recently learned about from our teachers. And the teacher supervising us at the time reassured her that that is exactly what had happened. And it was incredibly educational and informative because it was in that moment where we learned that trauma gets lodged in the body, in this case, in the muscles. Now, the student slash client did not know why she was crying. She said she had no idea what she was so upset about, but the student therapist had touched a point in her back that had been holding on to something. And when she pressed into it, it released this energy and she was filled with an enormous level of grief. It was a beautiful experience. Later on, when I would be practicing as a professional massage therapist, I did encounter this. And I myself, as a client, encountered this experience many times. There have been many times I have been laying on the table and the therapist touches a point in my back and I start sobbing. I'm always so grateful for these moments, even though I also cannot identify exactly what it is I'm grieving. I know that something that needed to be let go had just been given a chance to do so. And so that is why I approach voice work from the perspective of somebody who understands that trauma gets lodged in the body. Trauma gets stuck in the throat by so many experiences. So many of us have experienced feelings of being shut up, being told that we are not allowed to be ourselves. We are not allowed to speak the truth that we feel very strongly about, that our beliefs are not welcome, that the things we like are embarrassing. And so these experiences pile up one after another until you find yourself shaking when you try to speak, or you find that the muscles in your throat tighten up when you try to express yourself, or you may even go mute. It manifests differently for everybody. And so today I want to show you a brief relaxation exercise that you can do to ease up the muscles around your throat. And then I'm going to show you a nice toning exercise where you can actually use sound to relax the muscles around your throat. So let's start by sitting upright and let's go ahead and stretch out the face. Okay, drop your chin down to your chest. Feel that stretch in the back of your neck. Breathe here. Exhale, drop a little further. Make sure your shoulders are still back. Another inhale here. And exhale, drop. Feel that stretch. Inhale, come up. Keep your shoulders down and drop one ear towards your shoulder. You are not going to touch your ear to your shoulder. You're going to keep your shoulders down, but you are moving in that direction so that you feel a good stretch on this side of your neck. Inhale. Exhale, drop. Inhale up. Exhale to the other side. Shoulders are still down, so you feel a good stretch right here now. Inhale. Exhale, drop a little more. Inhale, come up. Sigh it out. Ha. Lots of sound means that we can drop the tension in our throat and our chest. One more time. Ha. Now, we're going to massage the back part of our neck. So you can feel there's a big, thick muscle in the back of our neck that goes all the way into our shoulder blade. And let's just take our whole hand and we're going to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep your jaw relaxed. Make some sound as you do this. Ah. 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 Good. Now let's go to the other side. Loose jaw, loose tongue. Make some sound. Ah. 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 Okay. Now we're going to loosen up any tension from our tongue. So we're going to take our thumbs. We're going to go under our chin here, looking up like this. And we're going to stroke with a little bit of gentle pressure. Keep your tongue relaxed and your jaw very, very relaxed. Ah. Oh. 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 Good. Now we're going to take the heels of our hand. We're going to place them to, here's our throat. We're going to go to either side of our throat. Just gently keep your fingertips anchored in the back. And with a relaxed jaw, once again, we're going to spread the skin backwards like this. We'll do this a few times. Ah, relax your jaw. Ah. 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 Good. Stretch your face one more time. Jaw side to side. And then we'll just gently stroke the sides of our throat. We don't want to go on top of the throat. It's a very delicate region. So we don't want to use a lot of pressure either. It's just a little bit of just a gentle touch. I'm going to look up like this, prop my chin up and take these two fingers. Keep your tongue relaxed. Ah. Okay, let's do 3 more audible sighs. Big breath in. Let that low note go all the way down into your chest. You should feel the vibrations right here. Let's try to get the next one all the way down to our stomach. Okay, so now we're going to do a gentle toning exercise, just like what we just did actually, but without the sighing on the top. And what I want you to do is I want you to open up your throat. So do that by taking a gasp. Notice how it feels in the back of your throat. The tongue is dropped down. The soft palate is up. Hold that position. So open up and hold it, and then go. Tongue stays down. Tongue at the tip of the bottom teeth. When you open your throat in that position, you make it possible to, well, you open up the channel of sound so that you can try to get more vibrations deep into your torso, deep into your chest. Eventually, I want you to relax so much and be so open that you feel it in your stomach. I want you to be able to get that low with your vibrations. But it won't be able to do that if you have a lot of tension in your chest. But good news is that this practice can help you open up those channels and relax any tension that happens to be there. So do the best you can right now and keep coming back to this practice as much as you can. And you'll find that your voice opens up and that you feel more relaxed. Okay, here we go. Sigh out any excess tension and follow my lead. Open up that throat and sing. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Sigh it out. One more. I hope you enjoyed that practice, and I hope that your voice and your throat feel a little bit more at ease than they did before. If this kind of practice is enjoyable for you, I recommend that you check out my new course, The Voice Liberation Method. As I record this, it's set to be released in just a couple weeks. And from now until launch date, you can get it at 50% off. And there are going to be many exercises just like this one and several relaxation routines, as well as lots of information on how fear and fear responses and past traumatic experiences have blocked your voice. My goal with the voice liberation method is to kickstart your healing path when it comes to building a relationship with your voice. I want you to become so relaxed and so comfortable with your own sound that not only do you feel comfortable being yourself at all times, but that you actually feel pleasure from your voice. It is 100% possible. I'm living proof of it. And and if you're skeptical of that, believe me, I understand. Because the first time I heard that was during my own recovery, and I worked with a holistic speech therapist. And she told me that the first time, is the first time I heard this, that your voice is supposed to be pleasurable. I was pretty skeptical because at that moment, my voice felt anything but. I found it to be quite uncomfortable, energy draining, and frustrating to use my voice. I avoided using my voice as often as I could, which was difficult because I was teaching music at the time. I don't think I had any voice students at the moment, mostly piano. And there's a reason for that, obviously. Other than work, I used my voice as little as possible because I found it so uncomfortable and I hated it. But when she said that to me, there was a part of me that knew she was telling me the truth because there had been a time in my life when my voice did feel pleasurable. I had not called it that, but I was aware of it at the time and I took it for granted. But now I don't take it for granted. I'm grateful every single day that I get to use my voice in a way that feels good and that it feels authentic. I never feel like I'm pushing. I never feel like I'm trying to be something I'm not. I find that my own voice relaxes me, and and I have heard from others that my voice relaxes them. And so I want the same thing for you, and that is the purpose behind my work here at the Healthy Voice. If the voice liberation method is not something you want to do right now, you can also join the community, the Healthy Voice community, where we support each other. We do live practice sessions, songwriting courses, and the mastery level even gets instruction on sound healing. So check it out. I'll put the link in the description below. As always, thank you for being here. Keep going because the world needs your unique voice. I'll see you in the next one.